her now.
I caught up with the Mustangs head coach before the game. One of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop? They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really starting to make good reads and get a feel for this offense. Can they keep this trend going? I'll keep you posted on how he looks on the field and how he's leading his team early in this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Mustangs ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. From deep, it's Evans. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
And they did tack on the extra point. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Wants to throw one first. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He'll try to pop the draw. He'll be dropped.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
And they're starting to bring some noise here on this early 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Jacobs. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Brought down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Hand it to the back. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down.
Hey, gang, what's the fourth down rule, bro? Is it 4th and 3? Like, I can't find that shit. Like, I don't even be able to see none of these channels.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Makes the grab past the marker. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between their quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the catch. It's Strachan. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Why is my team so fucking hurt?
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. Sells to run, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Watkins. Touchdown! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Now there's still a Mustang who is unable to get up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. I don't know what he possibly could have been thinking there to wind up all the way back in the end zone and taking a safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Hits inside, it's Scott. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Changing the routes with his receivers. Give to the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. The quick game. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got his man. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. First play of the period, first down here. Straight ahead, it's Scott. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires left. Right on the money. To the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point extends the lead to 16. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. He'll bring it back looking for help. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get it.
Oh, a lot of space. They get him corralled, but not before. They had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timely art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. And when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Leaves it in his belly. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. After the run, now to throw. Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Leaves it with the back. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this
now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped on 4th down. Rushes on. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. Looking to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Great job by the back on the option. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. To the ground. He's got it again. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. He's at the and he scores! Touchdown, NC State!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can...
And it's blocked. He's got a chance to take this one back.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And he puts through the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Gonna run it. It's Green. Powers through the defender. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Unloads to the right. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready. They were disciplined and made a good play on the football.
Misfired on first down. Back to the air on second. Gets rid of it. Out wide right. It's Green. Makes the tackle. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Turns into the pile. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in the game, going for it on 4th down. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal, but I think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game putting threes up on the board. We need touchdowns. Nice attitude.
Drops back on first down. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Long way to go on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Drives inside. There he goes. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The pitch. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Green. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short? Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 3 team, the Florida State Seminoles.
He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback.
And it's the home team, locked up in a tight one in this matchup of top 10 teams. We haven't even hit the half here today, and it's already shaping up to be an instant classic.
The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack.
And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Second down to the air. Out wide left, it's Singleton. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw one first. Rush right in his face. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That's their freshman quarterback who is injured on the play. As they attend to him, Holly will keep an eye on things for us. Second and long here. Running inside. It's Green. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned.
Who in the game?
The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Powers inside. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. defense still out there, lining up quickly on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration.
These niggas suck.